In the quiet spaces between our thoughts there exists a possibility, a whisper of a higher state of being. For centuries, an esoteric tradition known as the Rosicrucian path has preserved methods not for escaping the world, but for refining our presence within it. This is a journey of vibrational ascent, a practice of learning to resonate with the subtle frequencies of meaning, connection, and light. It begins not with a complex ritual, but with a profound and simple act, the opening of the heart. In a moment of deep vulnerability, the heart becomes unguarded, no longer a fortress but a sanctuary. And within that sacred space, something extraordinary is cultivated, an embrace of unconditional love. This is not a sentimental feeling but a conscious force. It acts as a catalyst, igniting an inner spiritual spark. From the heart, an ethereal light, a rose light, begins to ascend. It travels inward and upward, arriving at the center of perception known as the third eye. In Eastern teachings, this region between the pineal and pituitary glands is called the Cave of Brahma, a space of inner silence that, when illuminated, becomes a source of direct spiritual vision. Guided by this gentle luminescence, we gain access to insights that lie beyond the reach of the ordinary mind. But this inner awakening seeks expression in the outer world. And so we turn to the center of will, the seat of powerful energy and intention located in the belly. The Rosicrucians understood that to harmonize our inner longing with our outer action, we must engage this center. It is the conduit through which spirit meets substance. Through focused intention, we learn to shape the subtle energies that precede tangible reality. We become vibrational conductors, aligning the invisible with the visible. This is the foundation of a sacred art, the alchemy of the self. Not the turning of lead into gold, but the transformation of our own essence. It is a process of refining the raw material of our consciousness, and all great transformation requires a stable foundation. Two cornerstone practices support this entire endeavor: self-observation and stability. Self-observation is the relentless yet gentle art of watching oneself. It is to become an objective witness to the flow of your thoughts, the undercurrent of your feelings, the subtle impulses behind your actions. You are not judging, merely seeing. In this light of awareness, the patterns that have long governed your life begin to reveal themselves. Stability is what makes this observation fruitful. It is the cultivation of a calm mind, an equanimous heart, and a steadfast will. It is the anchor in the tempest, to have a thought that is not swept away by chaos, a feeling that is not a turbulent storm, a will that is clear and directed. This is the non-negotiable ground of spiritual growth. As we build this inner stability, we can then cultivate the qualities that allow our higher vibration to resonate. Positivity, openness, and equanimity. Positivity here is not a simple affirmation. It is a deep, energetic orientation toward life. It is the decision to perceive through a lens of fundamental benevolence, generating ripples that align with higher, cosmic frequencies. Openness is the willingness to walk in a circle around any truth, to see it from every angle. It is the dissolution of rigid perspective, making the psyche receptive to new revelations. It is the understanding that reality is multifaceted, and wisdom lies in holding those multiple views in a balanced coexistence. And equanimity is the unshakable calm, the poise at the center of life's ebbs and flows. It is the practice of remaining unruffled, not through suppression, but through a profound inner steadiness. This poise creates a vessel, strong enough to hold and refine the most delicate spiritual energies. There is a beautiful, contemplative practice that brings these qualities to life: the backward review. At the end of each day, in the stillness before sleep, retrace your steps. Move backward in time through the events, the conversations, the quiet moments. Do not judge or analyze, simply observe the tapestry of your day in reverse. This is not mere recollection. It is an active archaeology of the soul. You begin to see the hidden threads, the chance encounter, the unexpected word, the subtle synchronicity that were orchestrated by an intelligence deeper than your own. You start to perceive the spiritual forces gently guiding your path, weaving purpose into the fabric of your everyday life. For those who wish to go further, the path offers deeper practices. One is the dissolving practice. When engaging with a spiritual text, You do not merely read the words. You allow them to dissolve in your consciousness, to melt from symbols into direct inner experience. You commune not with the text, but with the consciousness that inspired it. Another is a form of cosmic yoga. Unlike physical breath work, this is a yoga of perception. You consciously inhale the world around you, not just air, but the perceptions, the impressions, the very presence of things. You take it all into your sphere of awareness. And then, on the exhale, you release not just air, but a conceptual insight, an understanding of the spiritual nature of what you have perceived. You breathe in the world and you breathe out meaning. In this rhythmic exchange, you build a living bridge between the material and the spiritual. This is the ultimate responsibility and the great privilege of the human being, to be the bridge. We are the point where matter and spirit meet. Our conscious practice of perceiving the spirit within matter, of refining our own vibration, does not only serve our individual evolution, it is an act of service to the cosmos itself. We are participants in a grand, dynamic interplay, enriching not only our own souls, but contributing to the silent, steady ascent of all existence. So remember, the journey begins in the vulnerable, open heart. It is sustained by a watchful, steady mind, and it culminates in the realization that your inner stillness is not a retreat from the world, but a sacred space from which a new world can be born.